You ever heard of a business where you're not selling a product, you're not selling a service, and, well, to be honest with you, you're not even an expert, for goodness sakes? Well, in this offer, you are literally just a middleman, leveraging ChatGPT Operator to get everything you need done. And I'm about to break down for you exactly how it works. Let's get right into it. Let me show you exactly how you can turn every government grant, every scholarship, hell, even job applications into millions of dollars for yourself. Here's the thing. We all know the government is they hand out billions of dollars a year to random with grants. Here's an idea. Companies are drowning in untapped funding opportunities. Unfortunately, our tax dollars are getting so mismanaged that grants are flowing endlessly to companies, and all companies have to do in order to get them is sign up. Now, here's the problem. Most business operators, they're fucking lazy. I mean, take it from me, all right? Why do something when you can get somebody else to do it, right? They are looking for people that will write grants for them. Now, the nice part about this is that with ChatGPT Operator, or by easily building your own AI bot using tools like Make and ChatGPT, you can easily create a business where for mere pennies, you are charging thousands of dollars for grants applications on a monthly basis. This could be an MRR business. There is no end to the grants that you can apply for as a private business to the government. Now, for only $1,000 a month, you can tell business owners that you will go out to the market and you will apply for every single grant available from the government. You can even use GPT in order to find out which grants you're able to apply for the company. This means with only 50 companies, you can be at $50,000 per month, and these guys are unlikely to churn. This grant writing process takes time usually. Usually with a grant operator, you would take 3, 4, even 6 months to apply for all of these various grants and going back and forth with the government. So it's not unlikely to believe that the average order value would be somewhere in the order of $3,000 to $6,000. Meaning, if you pick up 50 clients a month over 6 months, every single month, you'd be looking at roughly 300 clients. The average order value of that client would be roughly $6,000, and that would put you at $1.8 million over 6 months. Let's extend that math. You would be at $3.6 million per year just by onboarding 50 clients a month. At a $1,000 a month ticket, that is more than doable with paid advertising. Your paid ads would go something along the lines of, if you're looking for a scholarship and want guaranteed results, go down below and fill in the form. The meta ad would go something like this. If you're a business owner and you're looking for guaranteed government grants, go down below and fill out the form below. Then what you would do is include in there some basic questions, name, phone number, email, but also some qualifying questions around their income to ensure that they are the right fit for you, i.e. is the business already cash flowing? How much do the founders make in a year? Questions like this to make sure that they qualify for at least the $1,000 a month ticket. This is just one example of how you can use tools like ChatGPT Operator or basic setups with Make and ChatGPT in order to automate cash flow. The second way that I will speak about is scholarships. We actually tested this offer just high level. So just running the ads out to the market, made a basic ad in Canva. We were getting, and I kid you not, $1.60 a lead. This means that at scale, this offer is going to print. So basically what you do is you run an offer and you say something in your ads along the lines of, are you a student looking for scholarships? We can guarantee you at least $10,000 in scholarship money as long as you qualify. Go down below and see if you qualified today. Now, what you'll want to ask these people is not only whether or not they can pay you, but what their GPA is as well. I did some basic math on GPT, and effectively, if these people have somewhere in the ballpark of a 3.6 or a 3.4 GPA and above, they will easily qualify for well over $10,000 in scholarships, and that's just in Canada. If you apply to every single school, it is very easy to hit on scholarship dollars. These guys are just handing cash out. So the beauty of this offer is it's very easy to fulfill, and it's very easy to get top of funnel attraction. The one downside I will say is that when you run this kind of offer, the churn rate will be high. These are students, they do not have a lot of money, and they will likely get results pretty quickly. I would estimate that your average churn time is going to be somewhere between 60 and 90 days on this one. Now, that's okay. With that low of a cost per lead, at just $100 into ads a day, you'd be pumping out roughly 20 qualified leads a day, probably booking about 8 to 10 of those every day, and you'd close at a pretty high percentage rate because you're guaranteeing something on the other side. That means I would put your cost per acquisition somewhere in the ballpark of $20 to $50, which is really, really cheap for $1,000 a month, especially given that churn rate is going to be somewhere in the 60 to 90 day mark. That means that at $100 a day, you'd sell roughly 5 of these things a day. Let's say for conservative sake, we'd be at 3 a day. That means by the end of month 1, you would be at 90 sold. End of month 2, 180. You can very easily scale this offer to being multiple millions of dollars a year just by running basic Instagram and Facebook ads and using ChatGPT along with Make and/or using ChatGPT Operator to get this job done. The last thing you could use this for is actually job application. So you could go out and say something in an ad like, are you looking for a job? We can guarantee at least 5 job positions per month. Again, churn rate on this is going to be high. I'd be surprised if anybody stayed with you for longer than 60 days. But again, that's all right. This is a game of scale. Again, I would place the ticket somewhere in the ballpark of $1,000 per month. Remember, these people don't have a job, so they're unlikely to have a ton of cash on them. And then you would rinse and repeat. Use ChatGPT and Make or ChatGPT Operator on its own in order to get this done. Once again, the numbers will look very similar to that of the scholarships, but I would reckon the cost per acquisition is going to be slightly higher and the churn rate would be slightly lower. Let's talk about fulfillment. Fulfillment on this should be pretty straightforward. Basically, what you're going to want to do is go to Upwork.com and find somebody that is able to automate form fillouts. I created one of these things for a different use case, and I actually got it built for only $3,000. That means for $3,000 paid up front, as well as $100 a day, you can have a business that's running at well over $1 or $2 million a year in revenue. This is a great offer for guys that are starting out. Fulfillment is super low touch, doesn't require much from you, and selling this is not very cumbersome. This is a cheap offer for people who really need the help. That means that for guys that are starting an agency, if you're offering roofing services, if you listen to Emon and you're offering lawyer services, if you're listening to any of these idiots online that are telling you to do a low ticket offer, I would really recommend you at very least try this offer. The other thing is that if you go to YouTube and look up automated form fillouts with Make and GPT, you are very, very likely to find really good tutorials, meaning that if you are a very early stage entrepreneur and you have a lot of time and very little money, you could actually build this out yourself, which is what I would recommend, again, if you have more time than you do money. This has been a very basic walkthrough, but I think it really illustrates the point that you can run a business simply by positioning yourself once again as the middleman, with you being the fulfillment center, kind of. Realistically here, AI is doing all of the heavy lifting, and that's how you want it. You want it automated. As you scale this thing, you can start to hire overseas developers to watch the AI, build it out better and more robust, and even salespeople in order to onboard people daily and scale your operations from one sales guy taking 8 to 10 calls a day up to 2 or 3 or even 4 sales guys that are taking 30 to 50 calls a day. At that point, I would really be surprised if you weren't pumping out $250,000 months. It'd be shocking if you weren't, to be completely honest. Like I said, we've already tested the top of funnel attraction for this offer. And although we decided not to run it in the end, because I just don't have the time, to be completely honest with you, it has been validated top of funnel. So this is not a situation where I'm just telling you to do something and I'm pretty sure it'll work. I cannot make this more clear. For sure, this offer will work. And if you are an early stage entrepreneur, the very least you can do is try it. This has been how to make your first $1 million a month. If you guys liked this video, go and like and comment on it. And if you guys actually want the bot that I created and the blueprint on how to build it, go down below and comment bot, and I'll send you over the exact blueprint and Upwork post I made in order to get this done.